Welcome back, folks. Live coverage here from the SuperCarts USA Super Nationals in Las Vegas. We're getting set to go with drivers in this Micro Swift category. On the pole, Max Garcia alongside Ethan Ayers. Row number 2, Ben Mayer and Jay Irwin. Row 3, Cameron Brinkman and Ivana Richards. Row number 4, Tristan Young and Enzo Beltran-Nencada. Row number 5, Logan Chambers and Logan Julian. On row 6, it'll be Spencer Conrad and Luis Amana. Row 7, Christian Janav and Caleb Gaffera. Row 8, Reagan Seville and Mateus Orjula. On row number 9, Peter Buzanelos and Salim Hanna. Row 10, Cameron Weiberg and Ayrton Graham. Field set, underway. Green, green, green. Racing turn number 1. Looking for a clean start for these drivers. Max Garcia able to get through cleanly, nicely. Opening couple corners crucial. These drivers in their first main event just got to take their time and get through. You got a fast cart, you're going to the front. Just got to settle in. National number 1, national number 3 for the Pro Tour. Out front, Max Garcia and Ben Mayer. 98 of Cameron Brinkman sliding into the third position rather. Fourth there, the 46 of Tristan Young, and fifth, 5-driver breakaway, Ivana Richards, the young lady running in the Texas Pro Kart Challenge. She's now up into the 5th spot. Opening lap here of what will be an 18-lap circuit. Here comes the move for the lead coming into the opening corner. That's the Ben Mayer machine, number 3, the Nitro card. He'll go to P1 with a move through 12, gets it done in turn number 1. Pass further back as well. That's the move for the 3rd position. I believe that was the number 98. Brinkman taking the position back from Tristan Young. Tristan looking to the inside again to 4. No. Tucked back in. Leaders working their way through turn number 6. The decreasing radius corner. Opens up on the exit. We'll have a look at the video of the number 93 machine. So something happened with the 93 that they picked up. Got that being called in here, the number 93. Get the video review for SuperCarts USA. Aggressive using their video cameras that are all around the racetrack. That's John Antonino. So we have a look at a video from John. Something happened on track. 2-driver breakaway right now, though. Ben Mayer and Max Garcia getting out. A couple drivers together further back. That's the 51 and the 27. That's in turn number 1. 51 and the 27 getting together. That is coming through turn number 1. That's further back in the field, I believe. Might have been Ayrton Grimm. Leaders pulling away. 5-driver battle up front. Mayer, Garcia, Brinkman, Young, and Richards leading the way here now. Next driver in the group, the number 2 of Caleb Gaffera, national number 2 runner-up in the SuperCarts USA Pro Tour this year. Definitely a rough race, a rough weekend for Caleb. Not able to get the car fired after a restart in qualifying. Got 1 lap in a book in qualifying. Not able to get it fired after we got going again. He had to start 40th, passed 72 cars over 3 heat races. Did a pretty good job to get himself up to 14th for the start. He's now up to the 6th position. He's going to have to really get rolling. He's going to have those guys in front of him battle. He's going to get back in the hunt. Caleb Gaffera now in the 6th position, 2.2 seconds behind that lead quintet. Ben Mayer for Nitro Kart in that number 3, settling in. He'll work his way now down through turn number 1. Ben Mayer, the driver out of Stevensville, Maryland, out of the Team Nitro. Allison Racing Engines, the power plant beside him. I mentioned in the last race, the Mini Swift race, that when you got 5 drivers up front, the key is to try to keep working together to pull away from those behind you. You want to drop the person at the tail end. In this case, they'll see what they can do to see if they can't pull away from Ivana Richards, or even if Mayer and Garcia can pull away from Cameron Brinkman in that number 98. Brinkman for Franklin Motorsports on the Merlin machine. Brinkman now running in 3rd. Got Tristan Young right behind him. Brinkman out of Springfield, Illinois. Driver behind him goes just that fast lap of the race last time. That's Tristan Young. Tristan out of Phoenix, Arizona. Mesa, Arizona. On a Nitro as well. Nitro kart already with a big win for Brent Cruz in the mini Swift class, trying to go back-to-back jacks here with a potential win in a micro. Ben Mayer leading the way, Garcia second, Brinkman third, Young fourth, Richards fifth. Gafera has fallen back a couple of tenths of a second again, currently sixth position, back by about 3/10 of a second on pace. Going to find more speed and cross his fingers that those leaders start battling. Behind Gafera, Ethan Ayers in the number 78 machine, Jay Irwin in number 42, Christian Janev actually just went purple, fast lap of the race from 9th, and Logan Julian in 10th. Mayer, Garcia, Brinkman, Young, and Richards up front. Ben Mayer will lead them onto the short sheet, pit lane straightaway down to turn number 4 and 5. You can see just about a gap back now to the national number 1 of Max Garcia. Garcia racing for Kart Sport North America on the Kart Republic chassis. Really has been a pretty major breakout year for Max Garcia out of South Florida. SuperKart USA Winter Series at Homestead, Ocala this past year. He did a tremendous job, at least won one of the main events, kind of arrived on the national scene. He has just improved greatly throughout the remainder of the year and was able to get that national number 1 plate, winning the title in the Micro Swift category. Very talented young man. Let's see if he can add a Super Nationals win to his Pro Tour Championship. Caleb Gafera has been able to pull away from Christian Janev in the number 49, so no help at all there. Tristan Young now with the fastest lap. Last time by Gafera, about 2.3 seconds behind that lead group. Pretty much the same lap times as the leaders. Hard to do it when you have no draft help, though. This Micro Swift category, man, you got to have the draft. Two drivers working together definitely get the job done. Garcia, a little trouble coming on the straightaway through turn number 9B, the second part there. It's a right 9A, the 9B is the first kink. And then through turn number 10, car just didn't really turn into 10 that well. Looked like it jinked out a little bit. Minor understeer coming into that corner. Further back, who are your biggest movers? Caleb Gafera up 8 spots, 14th to 6th. Same with Cameron Weinberg, 19th to 11th. John Antonino up 9 spots, 24th to 15th. 21 position improvement for Enzo Vidmontine. Vidmontine in the number 95, 21 spots up. Excellent job for him. Currently runs in 17th. Ben Mayer up front, though, as we said. Just coming to the halfway point of this 18-lapper. X30 Senior will be your next race here on Super Sunday. And again, a big welcome to those of you who are tuning in live on the SuperKart USA Facebook page. Make sure that you click that share button. We're trying to extend the reach of this event to everybody we know. If you're a kart racing fan, all you gotta do is click the share. Every one of your followers is gonna see it. They share it. And keep extending the potential exposure to the sport of karting through this live broadcast. So here we go. I'd said, remember, trying to drop that driver in 5th. Ivana Richards has fallen back a little bit. Caleb Gafera closes to within 1.6 seconds of her, so Gafera could eventually get to Richards, but this has left 4 drivers up front. Mayer, Garcia, Brinkman, and Young. And I'll tell you, those 2 leaders trying to pull away. Mayer and Garcia trying to make this a 2-driver battle. They had about 4/10 of a second on Cameron Brinkman that last time by. Ben Mayer out front, Garcia in second. But look at that great lap there for Brinkman as he closes back up. Key to stay right with him. Ben Mayer, though, I'll tell you, David Cole and I talked about it yesterday, trying to figure out how many races he actually probably ran this year nationally. Somewhere in the mid-teens or high teens, and there was only 2 weekends where he didn't win at least one race. This is a guy that can get the job done. Even if he's not quite good one day, he comes back the next day, gets that little bit better and wins. He just won a ton of races this year. It seems like when David Cole and I keep doing our debrief podcasts on ekartingnews.com. We're always talking about Ben Mayer winning the race. And just a tremendous young driver for this Nitro Kart team, which is so strong. Nick Tucker, of course, the leader of that program. They really focused on the cadet categories, the mini and micro classes. They're going to move into the junior class. They're also working on a development chassis. Nitro Kart is for the senior categories. But just such a great driver development program. Nick Tucker puts on a summer camp for kids and their families, a driver camp, just to really work on the kids in the summer, and that has been an absolute success story for the amount of drivers that have come through Nick Tucker's Nitro Kart Kid Camp, the summer camp. Ben Mayer, definitely one of the leaders of that team, especially here in this mini Swift category. They are trying to drop Tristan Young off the tail. I had mentioned it earlier. Ivan Richards now in danger of getting reeled in by Caleb Gaffera. He turned his fastest lap last time by a 49.063 for Gaffera, only a half a second back of Richards, and quicker by 4/10. So Caleb Gaffera going to try to get on the podium in fifth. They're trying to drop Tristan Young, though, from fourth off this lead group. Brinkman not letting Garcia get away at all. And Tristan Young trying to step up. Ben Mayer, can he pull away? Although Garcia and Brinkman went purple last time by. No, three-driver battle up front. Tristan Young trying to hold on. Position for the lead. New leader, Max Garcia, back to P1. Your Pro Tour champion, back to the top of the charts here in the #1 machine. The Kart Republic, the Kart Sport North America. Ben Mayer had a little look to the inside going into turn number 4. You saw him kind of look at it. This is allowed. That pass has allowed Tristan Young to come back in. Think about this racetrack. If a pass is made, especially in some of these tight corners, everyone else able to stack up. You lose that exit speed, and everyone else able to make that big wide run in, the big wide turn in. Why not? Let's go too wide down the straightaway. Here they come. Ben Mayer going back to the inside. Brinkman coming with them. So Garcia goes from the lead back to third pretty quickly as we're back into turn 2 hairpin. Out of 3, Ben Mayer with a bit of an advantage. We're coming down to the final couple circuits. Ben Mayer, Cameron Brinkman, and Max Garcia, your leader. Tristan Young in the 46 machine, holding on. Tristan Young's got that Valentino Rossi number 46 decal on the side of the driver fairing as well. 46, of course, a famous number in MotoGP racing. Mayer, Brinkman, Garcia, Young, and Gaffera. Caleb Gaffera has gone to fourth, as I said. Now they're going to start racing here at the end. This could allow Gaffera back into it. Anytime they're racing hard, Gaffera pretty far back. 3.1 seconds back to fourth. Cameron Brinkman now to the lead in the number 98, the Franklin Motorsports driver out of Illinois on the Merlin. That's the Merlin chassis. What a battle here. This is tremendous. Top 3 drivers, 3 different chassis, Merlin, Nitro, and Kart Republic. Here goes Mayer back to the inside of Brinkman. That is through turn number 10, leading onto the straightaway. Little kink turn 11 to roll them down. They're going to get back up in. Mayer has a look over his shoulder, kind of sizing up the competition. Here goes Garcia, looks to the inside, doesn't go for the move in 12. Drivers trying to roll as much speed as they can through that turn number 1 complex. Over to turn 2 hairpin. Caleb Gaffera definitely closing, 2.4 seconds now. The more they race, the more Gaffera closes up. We may see another driver in the fight. It's 4 drivers right now. But time winding down, just 2 laps to go. I think Gaffera's out of time. Let's have a look at this battle up front. Who's it going to be? The number 3 of Ben Mayer goes back to the lead. Brinkman trying to find his way by, though. Through turn number 10, through 11. Again down the back straightaway. The white flag will fly this time by for Mini Swift. Brinkman's going to go to the inside. He's not going to wait for the final lap. Brinkman to the lead. He'll run to the bottom of the racetrack in turn number 1. Good idea, block it to the bottom, run that defensive line. Does he do it again in turn 2? No. He's going to run the big wide berth. Aaron Lyken's giving everyone the white flag. So Brinkman Does he go to the bottom of the racetrack? He doesn't quite go to the bottom in 4. He's going to open the door. Here they come. Brinkman needed to slam it. This puts Mayer back to the inside. He'll go to the bottom of the track. Brinkman's coming with him. Ben Mayer, your leader. Here they come through turns number 7 and 8. Garcia and Young battling out. This is going to be a 2-driver fight, I think. Mayer and Brinkman going to go at it. Through turn number 10. Onto the straightaway. Here they come. Final time. Brinkman right there with Ben Mayer. He's almost at the bottom. Brinkman hasn't made the move to the bottom of the racetrack yet. Ben Mayer's going to try to roll this thing through. Brinkman right behind him. Across the line. Ben Mayer. Ben Mayer wins for Nitro by 0.09 of a second at the line. Max Garcia in 3rd. Tristan Young in 4th. Caleb Gaffera up 9 spots to 5th. Ivana Richards in 6 spots. Christian Janev in 7th. Logan Julie in 8th. Ethan Ayers in 9th. And Cameron Weinberg, like Gaffera, up 9 positions. He goes to the 10th spot. Logan Chambers 11th. John Antonino in 12th. Peter Buzanelos in 13th. Enzo Nienkotter in 14th. And Mateus Ojula rounds out the top 15. As I said, 5 drivers were right there. Then they dropped Ivana Richards. They tried to drop Tristan Young, weren't able. But on the final circuit, Ben Mayer and Cameron Brinkman able to pull away from Max Garcia. He was 0.6 of a second back at the line. It came down to those 2 drivers scrapping for it. And Brinkman just wasn't able to get to the inside of Mayer coming down the long straightaway here to turn number 12. Mayer able to hold him back to the margin of victory a scant 0.09 of a second. Mayer, Brinkman, Garcia, Young, and Gaffera on the podium today here in the Mini Swift category.